It's been a long morning. Hi, welcome back. I was going through YouTube, as usual, and I stumbled upon this video called Slap Happy. And, it's really weird. Now, if you look at the description of this video, it will say, watch the full video on Vimeo. So, I did. It is 53 minutes of this woman clapping, falling on her bed. Doing other random things. I tried finding other discussions of it. There is one YouTube video about it, and there's also one Reddit thread about it. We need to go back to the original YouTube video. It was uploaded by a guy named Matthew Caron, or Caron, close as I can get. It says VHS footage found by Matthew Caron, same guy, and it links a website. This is his blog. So, from this blog post, it shows that Matthew was a writer for Vice. And it says that there was an article about Slap Happy. It's no longer up anymore. But from this, we can get a brief idea of it. I have this VHS tape labeled Slap Happy. It was given to me by a friend who is an adult entertainer. She doesn't remember where it came from. The first hour of the tape is this weird old lady doing some kind of a calisthenics routine for seniors around the edge of her bed. There was a lot of clapping. There was no soundtrack, and she does not talk at any point. I'm not sure whether it's an actual workout video or performance art or what, but it's the most hypnotic and creepy things I've ever seen. About a year ago, I brought it over to Tucker's house so we could watch it on the roof along with Nightmare on Elm Street 3 while drinking beer with our shirts off. At some point, I got drunk and left without the tape, which gave Tucker the opportunity to steal its contents and make a music video for his band. The song is called Life on Easy Street. You could die in Bed-Stuy. And it's about how life is pretty easy, but the kind of video suggests that you could die in Bed-Stuy. Hi, Editor Paxton here. When they say Bed-Stuy, they're referring to Bedford-Stuyvesant, a neighborhood in Brooklyn. I predict that if Tucker dies in Bed-Stuy, it will be falling off the roof while making videos. So, we know that Matthew got the tape from his friend, which then his other friend, Tucker, later took it and made a music video out of it. I will insert the part of it if I can find it.
Life on Easy Street. Life on Easy Street.
And then he uploaded it to YouTube Vimeo, and he made a Vice article apparently. This is really all we had for a long time. And then there was a Reddit thread. But before we get into that, I want to talk about just the contents of the video itself. At exactly 26 minutes and 35 seconds into the video, it cuts to a different video of the same woman in a red kind of robe. Also, within these recordings, you can occasionally see someone poking in and out of the frame from behind the camera. And I'm assuming that's who's filming the videos. Now, there's a comment under the Reddit thread, and I'm going to paraphrase here because I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay, so what she's saying is that her friend filmed it, and the lady in the videos wasn't doing any exercises or, like, health things. She was doing some sort of ritual. Apparently the girl's friend was the one who named it Slap Happy. And some of these videos went on for 5 to 6 hours at a time. And then they edited it down to an hour. And we find out the person who edited it is Vic Vinson. There were 13 of these videos. Editor Paxton's gonna do the math to see how many hours that roughly is. That's probably a lot. I mean, I would think so. And apparently Vic doesn't edit much anymore because he lost a lot of his eyesight. Okay, so around 2000, when Vic was editing, this man and a woman dropped by his office with around 12 VHS tapes hot off of the rack. And they gave it to him, and he edited them. And the video delivery guy told him that it was some sort of mansion, and that the woman said that she was a half of herself. And in this mansion, she lived with her followers. She was bouncing herself so she could pass communication to her Earth audience from Venus, messages that I could not tell you. Whatever that means. The bunk guy asked, would you call her a cult leader? And then Vic was like, yo homie, I would probably say so, but I'm not totally sure. So, kind of wickety whack if you ask me. And these tapes were given out for free. And apparently Vic has the other Slap Happies, the other around dozen that nobody else has seen, except for the one that got ripped onto the internet. So maybe soon they'll be up there. So that is the end of Vic Vinson. I saw there was an email on Matthew's website, so I sent him an email asking if there's any more information that there was about Slap Happy. Was not expecting a response. 3 days go by, Gmail is like, hey yo Paxton, you sent this email like 3 days ago, like that 72 hours ago. You wanna follow up with it? And I'm like, no, it's fine. It's not gonna answer. So I go to bed that night, and I wake up, I get ready for school, and I'm getting in the car, and I look at my phone, and I see that I received a reply back at like 4 a.m. From this email, I got a little bit more information about this. As he said from the very first paragraph, that he had no idea that this video had gone low-key viral, but people are curious about it. He said that the story on Vice got taken down apparently. Now, earlier, you know how we said that he had a friend, adult entertainer, who gave him the VHS tape? Their name was Ryan Keeley. We have a name. And he had a roommate, Nick Gazin, who used to review comics for Mishka and Vice. Ryan was also a comics fan, so he made a comic book related video with them in our backyard, which is how I must have met. So that's how they met. That's how Ryan and Matthew met, and that's how they ended up getting Slap Happy. He told me that when he lived in New York City, that people would give him a bunch of random tapes with bizarre videos, compilations, all of that. And Ryan offered him some tapes. And he said that there was a box of these tapes, but Slap Happy was the only one that interested him. And then he said at some point he showed his friend Tucker Roundtree of the band Total Slacker, who he made music videos for. Tucker liked it, so he took it and he put it in his music video for Life on Easy Street. Matthew said that he recognized this tape was uniquely weird and interesting, so he made a point to get it back from him. And that's all he knew, and that is the end of the email. Okay, we know that Ryan, the friend of a friend of Matthew, gave him the tape. The tape got put on YouTube and Vimeo, and this tape was also featured in a music video. And then this video is edited by Vic Vinson, who edited it for an older woman who is the leader of like a pseudo cult. I'm not sure what to call it, but the leader of some kind of thing. And that she did this for her followers because she was half a herself. And that's about all I could get from this. I don't know who the woman is, and I don't know who the man is, but that's pretty much it. All right, bye-bye.